Yo, what's good, people? You know who it is. This your boy Hustler88, and welcome to the channel. I know it's been a minute now, but it is what it is. I posted one video, which is Batman Arkham Knight. I'm gonna post some more gameplay pretty soon, but the game so far is like one of my top notch for 2015. That's like one of my bestest games for 2015. The story is phenomenal. The gameplay is phenomenal. I mean, the graphics, like, oh my goodness, it's sick. It's a 10 out of 10, hands down. I know it's kind of late to do an impression video for it, but as you can see right now, you can actually see me playing Rocket League, and that game is very addictive. If you get your hands on it, if you got the PlayStation, if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you should definitely cop it. If you're not a PlayStation Plus member, I don't know what you're waiting for. But I'm joking. But if you don't have the money, you should definitely borrow money from somebody and play the PlayStation Plus so you can get that game, because that game automatically is hands down like an addictive game. But anyway, let's talk about the president of Nintendo, which is Saturo Iwata. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I'm thinking I'm pronouncing it right. But anyway, this guy has been the most the savior of Nintendo. You know, back in the day when I was small, this is the reason why I got into gaming, because, when I first got introduced to Nintendo, I was so appealed to the game. Like, for example, Mario. I played a lot of video games for Nintendo. I played Mario, I played Donkey Kong, I played um, what else I played? I played a lot of games. I played Mortal Kombat. I mean, the list goes on. But Super Nintendo, to me, like, I was just so appealed to it. It got me to the point where I just needed to play it more and more and more. I just got addicted to the game. Suddenly, you had Nintendo 64, which you had the Super Mario 64. That game was hot. I liked that game. And I was really appealed to it, and it got me to the point where it just wanted me to just appeal to the gameplay in terms of the animation, in terms of, I mean, the game was just so fun. Like, what more can I say? Like, the list goes on. You had GameCube. I really never purchased a GameCube. I think after that, I didn't really get interested into Nintendo, because after you grown, like after you become a teenager, it's like you don't really get into Nintendo like that anymore. And rest in peace to Saturo Iwata. I think that's how you pronounce it, but rest in peace to him, because although I may not agree with the direction of Nintendo right now, although I may not agree with how he directed to Nintendo, I respect his creativity, I respect his craft, I respect the nature of his content, because I think I read one of the articles and he said he couldn't agree with the aspect of how Nintendo was too exclusive, so he invented a way that the consumers would be able to purchase the console by appealing to more gameplay. Now you have the Wii U. Sadly, unfortunately, they don't have too many games for the Wii U. But anyway, I got a feeling that pretty soon Nintendo is gonna go up. They're gonna catch up with Microsoft, and they're gonna catch up with Sony. You watch, I tell you. For right now, they're not making a lot of good games. I don't see any gameplay at all. Mario Kart, they got me to the point where it's like I need to go back to Nintendo. Need to really go back to the console. Really need to go back to the essence. Go back to where it had started from, from the beginning of playing video games, because I was really small. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, they came out like probably like in 1988, and I was born back then. I played Super Nintendo since I was probably about 6, like probably 94, 95 or something like that. But I really got appealed to it. That's the reason why I got into gaming. But why so much criticism towards Nintendo? Because a lot of haters, a lot of A lot of the fanboys are going against um, Satoru Hawada. I think that's how you pronounce it. But he's actually going against the president, and they're saying that Nintendo's gonna always be dead. It's never gonna, grow up to its height. It's never gonna like alleviate all the, all the poor marketing schemes. It's gonna always be down. It's gonna always fail. Who dare you? Why would you say that? Why would you say that to Nintendo? People that are fans of Nintendo. I'm not a fan of Nintendo, but at the same time, it's like you disrespecting the character, and you disrespecting Satoru Iwata, and I feel like that's not a good look, and that's very disrespectful. And I heard some people say that they wanted him dead, like they didn't want him to live. I mean, that's so disrespectful. How dare you, man? Whoever watching this, if you hate Nintendo, if you hate the aspect of Hawada, the aspect of his creativity in terms of, you know, the quality of his games, I mean, you must be sick in the head. You must have a mental disorder. But anyway, just something we should think about this video. Nintendo brought great memories. At the end of the day, they brought great memories. They brought great content. Although I may not agree with the direct aspect of what they're doing now, I still respect the character of what Hawada has done during the past couple of years. He was a president in, I think, in 2000. I think it was in 2000. I'm not too sure, but he was the president of Nintendo. Then he pursued more and more in terms of the Wii U. The Wii U wasn't doing so good in terms of the sales because it was not producing a lot of good games. But hopefully, the next president would elevate that more, innovate something new that the gamers have never seen before. But just say what you think about this video. Leave your thoughts, comments, like, subscribe, tell a friend, and definitely play that Rocket League. You should definitely play it because you're not gonna regret it at the end of the day. If you don't play it, I mean, something's wrong with you. You need to go see a specialist. But nah, I'm joking. But if you haven't played it yet, go ahead and play it, man. You're gonna definitely enjoy it. And I'm out. Deuces, peace, salute. God bless.